Good day. Welcome to Fireside with the Chaplain. We're going to get right into it this morning, or whenever it is that you're viewing this. The word of the day today is sacrifice. Consider this thought: loving that cost something. Sacrifice. According to the writer in Hebrews, the 13th chapter and 16th verse, his writing from the Common English Bible is this: don't forget to do good and to share what you have, because God is pleased with these kinds of sacrifices. Think about that for a second. In a world that prizes comfort, convenience, and self-preservation, the word sacrifice can feel heavy. We can feel disconnected from it, almost unwelcome. We often associate sacrifice with loss, pain, or giving up something that we deeply value. Yet Scripture invites us to see sacrifice through a very different lens. I'm going to challenge you right now to expand your aperture as we dig into this a little deeper. According to the verse I just read you in Hebrews, sacrifices is not primarily about what is taken from us, but more about what is offered through us. God is not impressed by empty gestures of religious performances. What honors God, the writer in Hebrews tells us, is a life that actively does good and willingly shares. Simple principles. These are the sacrifices that rise like incense, quiet, faithful acts of love that never or may never be applauded or recognized by anyone, but they are always seen by God. So therefore, sacrifice then becomes a daily practice rather than a dramatic moment. It shows up when we choose generosity over scarcity, compassion over convenience, and service over self-interest. You see, it may cost us time, but it may cost us time when we're tired. It may cost us patience when we're stretched thin. It may even cost us some resources when we feel that we don't have very much to spare. But in God's economy, I'm here to tell you, one of multiplication, nothing offered in love is ever wasted. Jesus modeled this kind of sacrifice perfectly. His life reminds us that love, by its very nature, is a giving force. Not forced giving, but a giving force. When we live sacrificially, sharing what we have and doing good intentionally, we reflect Jesus in a world that is hungry for hope. Our sacrifices may seem small, but in God's hands, they become holy. True sacrifice is not about losing ourselves. It's about finding ourselves, finding our lives in alignment with the heart of a true and living God. Real sacrifice is not measured by what is lost, but by love expressed through what is given. That's hard. Sacrifice is the willingness to offer oneself, one's resources, or one's comfort for the benefit of somebody else, and in faithful devotion to our God. Sacrifice, as described in Hebrews, is a form of worship that is rooted in love and generosity. When we choose to do good and share what we have, even at personal cost. We live in a way that honors God and blesses others. Sacrifice is not about suffering for suffering's sake, but it's about love made visible through action. You ever heard action speaks louder than words? That's the notion that I'm inviting you to in this moment. I've got three questions for you to consider. Here they are. Number one, what might it look like for you to live more sacrificially in daily life, in daily relationship with humanity, people you know and don't know, people that you encounter in the comings and goings of life? Number two, what is God inviting you to share? Your time, your talent, your resources, your compassion. What about that? And sharing that more freely. And then number three, how can you reframe sacrifice as worship rather than an obligation? Something to consider. If you forget everything, here's what I want you to remember. When love is the motive, sacrifice becomes a sacred act of worship. The word of the day is sacrifice. If these words that you have been introduced to mean something to you, encourage you, hit the share button, hit the like button. We want to spread the word as far and wide as we can. Here at Focus and Vision Ministries, we believe that one word can change somebody's life. And we hope that that word is spread wide and far. If you have not joined us as a financial subscriber or supporter, we invite you to do that. Click the link at the bottom of the screen or in the notes section, and we could definitely use your help in supporting us financially and spreading this word as far and wide as we can. Until next time, God be with you and you be well.